Told him I ain't selling it for nothing less than lavish. What's up, family? How y'all doing? Y'all know we back again. Regardless of any of that other shit, we back. And today's been such an impactful day. I could feel full moon energy. So I was like, let's bring out this tarot. This tarot definitely gonna cut to the chase. Hope you guys is having a great day through everything. Today I actually cracked my phone and it made me realize just how unattached I am to materialism, but just how much of my life is impacted by like technology. Like I don't have an attachment like the old me would have like been completely shifted by my phone cracking. And now I'm just looking at it like, wow, God still allowed me to have a camera to work. So with that, I'm gonna get to work and still be recording my videos, doing what I had to do, getting my money and cultivating anything that I need to do, which the old me would have altered. Just my phone cracking would have altered all of that. It's definitely not. Money still flowing, opportunity still going. And not only that, I see just how powerful I am to overcome diversities. Like the power in the fact that my camera is still working perfectly, and actually I can still use my phone even though my phone cracked, and it's something that I'm going to be aware of. That in itself is a symbolism, because you know I'm big on energy, and I just, not only did my phone crack, but today I woke up and I felt it in my womb. Like my sister called me and she gave me some validation and some more deeper insight that I still need to fulfill and look into. But if it wasn't for her phone call, I would have been in a way completely different energy. Like it was an energy of trying to, like, you know that energy when you can see that someone is purposely trying to instill a fear or a hesitancy within one. Okay, sometimes when you're a spiritual being, you don't need a physical person to come and bring that hesitancy because it's in you. So today was one of those days when I was giving myself every reason not to believe in myself, and through that I'm just able to see how much I've grown, because it's more of an inspiration and not a deterrent. I was thinking, man, maybe I shouldn't record my video outside, but I plan to record my video outside, just like I plan to use my tarot deck today. And I feel like all of those things are symbolic. Everything that happened to me in this day, that I felt, that I experienced, was something that was meant to make me feel that way in that particular moment. And that's the significance. Down to the dogs barking in the background, I had to hold myself, because I'm like, actually, that's the sound of itself. Why is it that I could appreciate the birds chirping, but I get irritated by a dog barking? If I was off somewhere else and there was a different sound that I couldn't control, I probably would appreciate it simply because of the fact that it was somewhere else. So I'm just appreciative of being here. And even though this is something that I was having the benefit of being accustomed to, like having an environment that I could get used to, I can still appreciate all those things that I can't control in that environment. And I take that as a cultural statement. If y'all new to my channel, thank y'all for watching. If y'all 3 minutes in on some Jazzy Field shit, that's impressive. A lot of my videos, they could range. I just feel like I express all that I want to express. At this point, I've been recording a video every day for about a month, if not a month. I don't know, but I can do this every day. We got a card that came out, and it's 3 of Swords. Oof, with the rain in the back and the cloudiness. Oof. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And the most important thing that I'm noticing about this is that this heart, yes, it's rain and all that stuff in the background, but it's not bleeding blood, it's bleeding a black tar. I don't know what that means. But I'm sure this tarot deck gonna definitely check my ass and let me know what the fuck is up, just energetically. So we have the Three of Swords. This book is funny. 3 of Swords. Should I keep it all the way real? To keep it real, fuck it. I could express the good cards that I pick. I'm gonna express this card and then explain what I felt when I read it. So it says, you're in for a stab of betrayal and heartbreak. Someone close to you has hurt you deeply, betrayed your trust, or has even been deeply inconsiderate to you. You don't have to toughen up. It's okay to feel pretty shitty about the situation. It hurts. If you haven't experienced this pain, do a little soul searching and make sure you're not treating anyone else poorly. Ooh. When I first saw this, my mind, because sometimes when people check you, or when you have to check yourself, your mind is still gonna play that defense mode. So when I first read this, it was like, oh, you're in for a stab of betrayal and heartbreak. I was like, damn, like, no, I'm not. I told myself, oh, no, I'm not. But then it would have allowed me to not be open to the whole message, because even down to it saying, if you haven't experienced this pain, do a little soul searching and make sure you're not treating anyone else poorly. And when I got there, it was like, it's okay to feel emotions. You know, I found out that I'm a real feeler. Like, I can experience emotions not just for myself, but I can understand someone's emotion and feel it as if it's my own emotion. Sympathetic, empathetic, whatever you want to call it. I look at it like just being in tune with emotional things, because no matter how many dynamics someone can go through, how you connect to them is never going to be as significant to them as it would be like for them to look at it from their own eyes. But it's significant because of the way that you can embrace an emotion that is not yours and feel that, however that looks. I've always had a capacity to, whether I knew you or not, if it was something, especially something very traumatic. Like, I remember I met a mother who had a miscarriage, and I actually took on her pain. Even today, I woke up and I felt that pain in my womb. And the womb is the sacral chakra, right? So that's the grounding, that's the knowing, the foresight, the confidence, all those aspects. And my womb was aching. So people think that, loving starts in your heart. But me personally, I agree with, like, the root chakra being the base of where love stems from, not the heart. And that's why people, they can have sex or make love with a person and not feel it in their heart, but they actually are acting in that fact. So to start there, anyone can do that. But to then source it up and build that connection in all the chakras, but also to open your heart chakra, that's later in. That's not the intentional concept of what making love is in a physical aspect. And that's like that for a reason. So my physical womb is where I would say the love is based in, because not only is it based in, like, the root chakra, but it's based in a part of me that is my femininity, yes, but it's also the part of me that is of, like, the representation of the expression of this world. Your yoni and your sacral area is like that is what the earth angel energy is based from. You are the creator. Just being a woman, having that experience of your womb hurting, to me that symbolizes, when the earth will hurt, or something, on the outside would stimulate you in a painful way, you will feel it there. When I felt that miscarriage energy, it was in my womb, obviously, but even so much of, like, when I felt a death, I feel it in my womb. I met people, I've actually seen this in reality, where your period not even due, but somebody close to you died, your period is coming on, just like somebody gets you mad or whatever the case may be. It's symbolism in that. But the fact that this heart was not bleeding red blood, that's also something symbolic, because as you're stabbed, for example, when I look at that, I think it's hard, right? I done had my heart broken 3 times, actually. 3 strong times of starting over before I got in the relationship that I am right now. What that has done to me has made me not even attached to the aspect or the expectation of how a relationship should be. but also through that, one can detach from emotional depth because of the effects of pain and how that affects you. So, not to just talk about myself, but as a representation of me pulling this card energetically, I would say that if not just something that I may experience, shit, I'm ready to experience whatever is for me in my divine path. But I don't believe that I'm going to be experiencing no heartbreak. I really see good things to my future. But regardless of the fact, if this is just an energy for me to pick up, for me to speak on, for whoever's watching this, that tar that is steeping is not killing you. That's toxicity coming out. Those stab wounds is making you stronger, believe it or not. Those stab wounds is releasing the purities, the impurities, releasing the impurities and allowing for you to become stronger. A cold-hearted bitch is actually a millionaire. A cold-hearted bitch is actually a billionaire. And it's not for you to believe that that's the divine way to be, but it's successful for a reason. A cold-hearted person is a wise person, but to still be able to love through the rain and through all that, this picture would have been completely different if they used another symbol. But because it's a heart, and through all of that, because it's still a heart, to me, I feel like there's room and space to give more love. And there's been a lot of times where I can highlight the flaws in people. Like, I'm big on, not saying I'm judging, but I'm big on really seeing flaws in people, just because I mark the flaws in myself very easily. And because of that, I could be a little bit like passive and being a little bit more considerate. And it's crazy because someone like me can be so much more empathetic, but on the outsource sometimes is a detachment from that emotional capacity and being compassionate. And I balance that. Like, it's really a balance, because sometimes I feel like I don't need to go out my way to reassure someone or make someone feel validated in what I'm telling them already.
Hey, you too.
But there's also Royal. It's okay. Come here. Come here. What can I say? It's okay. I would just say it stems from protection. It's all divine. Guess I'm out. I don't got nothing else really else to say, but we'll see. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Regardless. Stay root. Stay grounded. Stay grounded. A mistake. See y'all tomorrow.